Fellows Toys, today marks the first week of Sonic Racing CrossWorlds official release, and with that comes new world records. Now, if you didn't see my last video last week, we reacted to the day 1 world records, and it was, for day 1, it was pretty crazy. I can't even lie. We discovered some brand new things and learned some new stuff about the game, but nonetheless, we're here today to react to the week 1 world records. Hopefully we can see maybe improvements, anything new, any like huge time skips, anything big. We'll find out here today. Side note, don't mind my 3 S ranks. I'm trying to get every S rank with no gadgets and no, like, basically the base vehicle. So don't mind that for right now. I will eventually be grinding that. But nonetheless, we will be reacting to the world records of week 1. Let's get straight into it. Starting off with E Stadium. Now, last week it was 207. Oh, and we already seen a second improvement with Jarlister. He's running Eggman too, which is okay. On the hoverboard, which I kind of expect to run Eggman over Knuckles, because I'm pretty sure Eggman has 1 extra boost stat than Knuckles does. Does it matter? I don't know. That's the question. Let's see. He's a whole kind of a whole second faster than last week's world record. Let's see what he does to improve. Okay, so he's running off-road bounty, air trick bounty, ring gain boost level 2. Okay, hold up. Level 2 and level 3 quick charge. Okay. Starts drifting while he's on the boost pads. Skips. Okay, that makes sense. To skip that trail of rings. Okay. Drifts while he's on the. Doesn't go for the boost, but he goes for this one. I assume he's gonna take this cut right here. He doesn't. He saves it. Oh yeah, he saves it for obviously the cut coming up. That makes more sense. So I guess he's gonna do all the cuts on lap 2. Okay, yeah, take this cut. Take it super early because boost lasts longer than a normal. Does it? Yeah, I think it lasts longer than a level 3 charge, level 3 boost. Okay, yep, go for this. And he's gonna take the cut up. Either he's gonna take this cut upcoming or the next one. Okay, he does. He takes this one. Not a second where he's not like boosting. Like even if he's not boosting, it's like very minimal when the time he's not boosting. See, I noticed also he's not running counter drift because like, sure, counter drift is good, but like you can save a lot of slots by running the build he's running and like a lot of boost charge character like Eggman. And it's 'cause we're not seeing Miku this time on this track, which is surprising. Okay, bro, I don't know how they get how do they get this shortcut on this angle. I don't know how they do that. So far, so good. Yeah, okay, he's super earlier than last week. And then boost to the end, 206. Almost quite a second improvement from last week. Pretty good. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to see if the last week's record is on here. Okay, okay. So it was Makoto last week, and he actually improved his record by like what? 3 milliseconds? I think so. Yeah, something like that. So he actually improved from last week. Okay, so nice job from Jarlister. We move on to Rainbow Garden, and let me pull up the last week's record real quick. Okay, so the last week's record was 216.9, and we have improved by a whole almost 3 seconds, pretty much. Almost 3 seconds, like what, 2.5, something like that. Jarlister's like right on second place, but up next we have Miku by Zik 7U8. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And he's running, wait, let me see. Okay, he's running Miku on the hoverboard. That'd be interesting to see. Because we have seen Miku on cars before, but it's kind of normal to see Miku on hoverboards because obviously she's a boost type, and I've gotten a lot of comments saying boost matters rather than speed. So the more boost you get, the more obviously consistent speed you'll get. But is that the right term? I don't know. But nonetheless, this person running. What is that perk called? It's like every time you get a successful, like you time a drift boost, you get rings for it. So I think level 1 is 3, level 2 is 6, and obviously level 3 is 9. And with level 2 and level 3 drift charge plus ring gain boost. Okay, takes its cut early. Yup, normal. I think that cut is the fastest cut out of like every cut on this level. Besides like obviously this one, maybe this one. Yep, squeeze level 3 there. Okay, I think those two perks go hand in hand because think about it, right? Every time you do a level 3 drift boost, you are technically going faster than if you were to get it regularly, because obviously the ring gain boost gives you a ring for it, and you're doing level 3. So like, it's like stacking speed on top of each other. Okay, they're gonna take another cut here. Yup. I assume all 3 laps are gonna take the final cut. Okay, use it early up here again. Yep, go for the super pickup. I see they're always 99% of the time they're always stacking level 3. Obviously, I say that as they do level 2. Yep, take that path. They're strafing while at like such an awkward angle. Really skillful by them to not like be crashing into walls. Okay, use the boost early, I assume. Yep. And then level 3. Are they gonna be strafing it? They are gonna be strafing while doing that. Level 2, and then that's it. Really good, really good. 2:14, a whole 2-second difference from last week. Pretty good. Up next is Water Palace, and last week's record was 232.8. Okay, so here we got 232.3. So like a 5 millisecond difference. So not that huge. And it's on Makoto too. Oh wait, Exponzo is still here from last. This is the same record from last week. So Makoto actually beat the world record. It's funny because like last week Makoto was using Knuckles, and now they're using Miku. So like let's see what the 5 millisecond difference between Miku and Knuckles, because there must be a reason they chose Miku over Knuckles. Maybe she like barely got like a level 3 before Knuckles did. Let's see. Okay, they're also running the same build from the last person was running in Rainbow Garden. Level 2, level 3 quick charge, ring gain boost, and the perk that should we just call it like ring timing drift? Bro, I don't know. I'm not trying to read the name right now. What was the last person? Okay, so last week Exponzo was running counter drift, ring gain boost, and level 2 quick charge. So maybe with this build, while gaining rings every time you get a perfect drift, they gain like a little bit extra speed and manage to like surpass the world record. So remember, like you don't even need to go out of your way to get rings, because you're getting rings while you drift and boost. Like it's pretty smart to run these two together. You know, we might take a look on this on the channel. We might take a look at this build on the channel. Yup. Okay. I find it surprising that they go for a level 3 while they're like going off the big jump. Does that make a difference? Because I know airspeed in this game is like very tough to manage because it's either bad or you can like boost right before a ramp to get extra speed. It's one or the other. And unless we're on the final lap, they have to take the pink one. Didn't take the blue one. That's surprising. They take this blue one though. And did they release it early? Huh. Get the dash pad. Another thing I noticed that, like while playing more like in boat, most of the time, like jumping from the boats aren't even like faster. So like most of the time you want to stay in the water rather than jumping, because like it gives you a little bit extra speed than if you were to jump. Because obviously being in the air is most of the time bad. But nonetheless, 232.3. A 5 millisecond difference from last week? Pretty good by Makoto. Good to see him back again. Up next is Metal Harbor. And last week's record was 231.8. And we have Makoto with 230. Should we say 7? No, we'll give him the 6. We'll give him the 6. 230.7. I'll say 7. Wow, okay, so what's that? Oops, pretty much a whole second difference than last week. So can't wait to see. He's running a handling car. Oh, what was last week running? Last week was running a hoverboard. So the fact that he's running a handling car, hold on, maybe it has something to do with the cut at the end, because obviously you want the sharpest turn possible, otherwise you have to slow down, and obviously that slowing down means you have to lose time and obviously lose speed. So let's see. They're running the exact same build as Water Palace. Is this build really that good for time trials? I mean, he's proving it to be good, because like this is the 3rd time in a row we're seeing this build. Okay, yep, sharp turns with the handling car. I think this is Rouge's car specifically. I wasn't quite paying attention, but so look, let's see how. Look, you see that? You see how? Exactly, like my theory was right. So without visually, without slowing down, they tightly took the turn, and without losing speed, they immediately got like more distance than if they would have slowed down with the hoverboard. Okay, so far so good. Good use of using a boost right before transforming, because when you use a boost or like a drift boost right before transforming into like a plane or even a boat, sometimes you get a tiny burst of speed. So it's good to like do that most of the time. Okay, stack level 3. Let's see if they do it again. What a weird angle. Yo. Ooh. I can definitely tell they restarted a lot of times just from that cut alone. Like, you see how they didn't, like, they almost fell, but like quite didn't. They barely squeezing that level 3 in. Yep. It's like a drift boost on the transformation. Yep. Stack boost together. Okay, doesn't waste their level 2, but goes for level 3 instead. It's weird that you saw how they saved their level 3 instead of like use it to go like a little bit inches faster. It's kind of strange. Okay, let's see this tight turn again. Ew, dodge the robot. Ooh, barely. Such a big jump. Just like that. Makoto with the tub. 230.7. A 1 second difference from last week. Pretty good, pretty good. Will we see more handling cars? That's what we're gonna find out. Up next is Sand Road, and last week Makoto again. Makoto again, just like last week, he was on here, and he is 2 second difference from second place. Okay, so last week he had 216.8. Now he has 214.7. A whole 2 second difference, and both times he's using the handling car, but this time he's actually running a different build from last week. He's using the same build from his previous runs. Last week he was running a ring start boost, or no, ring starter, off-road bounty, level 2 and level 3 quick charge, and ring game boost. But now he's running the build we've been seeing for the past 4 runs. Interesting to see. Is this build meta? Is this build meta? For time trial specifically. Okay. I think the combination of Miku and handling car, because listen, right? It stacks what? Both boost and handling. Which obviously handling gets you more boost and gives you sharper turns, and then obviously Miku's boost stat allows the boost gauge to fill faster, which complements the perk both quick charges and the ring gain one, and then on top of all that it gains the ring gain boost to get a little bit of extra speed. Okay, into the cut here. Okay, they are. Yep, stack of level 3. I still hate these time trials. Why are they still off sync? Let's see. It's funny. Once I seen the last week them do this cut, I always did it online and it actually worked. It actually works. But they got me surprised. Okay, seems like they're jumping in the water. Oh, to get level 3 boost obviously, but what am I looking at? It's so off sync. Okay, they're gonna take you up. They're gonna get this for the cut right here. Like a level 2, and they're gonna ride right home. Pretty good. I hate that it's off. I despise it being off sync. I hope they patch it. I really do, because it's kind of getting ridiculous. But not bad by Makoto. A whole 2 second difference from last week. Like we are improving that much in a week. I'm shocked what we're gonna see in a month. Up next is Colorful Mall. And last week's world record was 209. Oh, that's huge. That's a huge difference. So last week's record was by Twitch Bazi. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And he got 209. They got 209.4, and Makoto with 205.3. No, this is gonna be a shocking one. He's running these same. Okay, hold on. What is second place running? He's running the same thing. What about Sonic-Ku? What? Are we serious? Okay, at least you're doing something different. But what about fifth? Okay. Oh, he's running almost the same thing, dude. Top 3 are running. Look, bro. I mean, he's the one with the 4 second difference. So maybe this build actually proves to be. Wow. the synergy with this build really shows results because he's not running a handling card this time. Right, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that boost to the left. Okay. Goes for the rings, which is kind of surprising considering he has the boost perk on, or the... I need to see its name. It's so off sync. It is so off sync. Okay, it's picking up. Okay, it's picking up the sync again. Kinda. Just, you know, keep strafing level 3s on the straightaway. Goes the bottom route. Yeah, I think the bottom route is faster. That's why I think I realized that's why I keep taking. What? You know what I meant to say. Okay, get the boost here. Take the top path because of the ring right there. Oof. Barely, almost touching the grass. Okay, yep. Keep level 3 on the straightaway. Okay, doesn't take the top route because I also believe it's slower. I can't even lie. I also kind of believe it's slower now. I used to take it during the open network test, but like I just thought about it. Like once I got I had to get past to realize that it was slow. So I never take it anymore. Get this boost here. Take cut off here. And what do they do from here? Do they level 3? Like level 3 to the they level 3 to the end. That got them a 4-second difference. I'm telling you, it's definitely that ring game boost. That ring game boost is working its magic because there's no way you can tell me ring game boost isn't carrying the legacy. Like that, maybe that extra speed from every drift charge does help from how many times they are drift charging. Up next is Mystic Jungle. Last week we had a time of 153.4. Makoto's back at it again with a 4-second difference again. Guys, how much we want to bet it's the same build from last round? Oh my, bro. Have we? He was in the lab, bro. Like I knew the perk was good, but not this good for time trials. Let's see what he does here. Okay, yup, instant level 3, normal. Surprising he didn't like wait to save. I mean, maybe he did. It could be off sync, but he didn't like save the level 3, but like after the dash pad's boost ended. I mean, maybe he could stack it. Maybe that too. Yeah, he get the rings. He's at 88 so far. Now he's at 97 because that perk is really good for farming rings in time trials. Okay, yep, level 3's here. He's gonna take the cut here. Yes, he does. Yep, level 3. You know, I'd be surprised if we went through this whole, like, all 39 tracks without seeing counter drift. That'd be a shocker. That'd be a real shocker. Cause last week we've seen like counter drift, counter drift, counter drift, counter drift, counter drift, counter drift. Miku. I mean, we're still seeing Miku here, but like a lot more counter drifts than we are seeing now. Yep, take the cut here. Level 3, yep. He's gonna get that super pickup. Oof. Maybe a tough landing? Okay, he's gonna take the cut on the grass right here. Extend it for as long as possible on the grass, and bada bing, bada bam. Dude, sub 150 by bro. He just keeps doing it. He just keeps dominating the Sonic Speed time trials. Up next is Apotos. Now, are we gonna see Big the Cat here again from last week, or are we gonna see? Let's see. Oh, four Mikos. Okay, it's not Makoto this time. It's Kobos. That's what I'm gonna say. Kobos. I'm probably saying that wrong, completely wrong. He's the legend, like legend name tag. Cool. That's really cool. I don't know how did you even get that? No idea. Unless he has 211. Wait, where's Big the Cat? Yeah, this is the Big the Cat from last week. He got 214. So we're having like a whole 3-second difference. And damn, poor Big the Cat. He did have his time to shine, but again got overtaken by Miku. All the Mikus. What was that? Was that 6 Mikus? Oh, bro. Nonetheless, he is running. Wait a minute. Oops, wrong one. Wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Hold on. We have to see this, because not only did it take over Makoto's record, but he's actually using a different build than him too. So let's see. Okay, so he's running obviously the starter rings, off-road bounty, level 2, level 3 quick charge, and ring gain boost level 2. He goes this way, doesn't go the other path. Okay, level 2 to stack on the transformation. Perfectly aligns himself with the grass to completely take the cut perfectly. Because guys, you understand how I said it last week, and I'm saying it again. Do you know how tough it is to align yourself with, like, coming out of the plane and into car? It's harder than it looks. It's actually 10 times harder than it looks. Like, the fact that he did it effortlessly is pretty good. It's off sync again. Yep, stack the transformation boost. Let's see, does it do it again? What? Again, perfectly aligns himself with the grass to take the cut. Yep, normal strafing from here. He's bumping into walls a lot. He lost 6 rings for that. Well, he immediately gains them back, but still, right? I mean, maybe it could be desync. It could be desync. Doesn't go for the. Oh, well, duh. Forgot about that. Is he gonna perfectly okay? Aligns himself for the drift boost. I mean the off-road. And then level 3 is here, I assume, and it just hopes and prays. Well, damn, he actually beat Makoto's build. So, I mean, obviously it could change, but damn, for right now, he bested the build. It was pretty good. Maybe the extra rings at the beginning did help and get him that tiny extra lead. And like maybe same with the off-road rings too, right? Since he took an off-road so early, he got 100 rings so early. So like maybe that extra bit of speed did end up helping him clutch out the what, 0.2 seconds? Pretty good. Up next is Wonder Museum. And okay, we have Sonic. Oh, what? Okay, so last week it was Makoto again who had the #1 world record with a 2:38.6. Now we are 4 seconds off from last week, and actually by Sonic-ku. Yo, hold on. Before I look at his record, let me see Makoto's record. Okay, same build. Let me see Sonic-ku's. Okay, so he doesn't have the whatchamacallit on. I forgot to look at the name. Nonetheless, he's running Eggman and not Miku. So like, I actually don't know their stats differential stats, but he does have the, I forget, was it like 0.2 seconds? Okay, farms for rings at the start. Yep, go for the rings. He's going for the, he's going to go for these two. Okay, so he has actually his level 1, 2, and 3 quick charge, plus starter bounty, and level 1 ring game boost, not level 2. I'm surprised that, wow, I'm surprised that level 2 ring game boost didn't, or no, got surpassed by level 1. Or maybe he just has a different strategy. Okay, yep. Level 3. It's desync again. I hate desyncs. Okay, keep strafing from here. Yep, take it. Oof. Yeah, you want to be a little bit early, just to, like, to align yourself with the ramp. Okay. He charges. You see how he charges the drift boost really fast? Because power types, for some reason, power types like have a strong boost stat. Like obviously, probably second place to Miku. So it's not a bad idea to run power types at all. Plus they have a decent speed stat as well. I don't actually know Miku's speed stat. Final lap here. He's gonna use his boost for this cut. Yeah, he definitely is. Yep, definitely does. Yep, barely dodged the dinosaur. Whoa, that was weird. Okay. Goes under the boat. A lot of boost stacking we're seeing here. Can he get one of these? Yes, he can. I'm surprised players don't go for the super pickup, because obviously it is, well, supposed to be faster than the normal one. So I'm surprised like we don't see people going for that more. But nonetheless, he did clutch it out with the 0.2 millisecond difference. Good job by Sonic-ku. 2:34, a whole 4-second difference from last week. Crystal Mine is indeed next, and 1 second. Last week it was by Silver. Oh, Silver. Oh, it's by Matt Beach again. Matt Beach with the same, holding the world record again, but this time as AI Silver instead of regular Silver from last week. And what build was he running last week? He was running. Okay, so now he's okay. He has a different build from last week. We'll get into it. We'll get into this, but okay, what's the difference? He has almost a 2 second difference from last week. So we'll check that out. Last week he was running what? Level 2 and level 3 quick charge, starter bounty, level 2 ring gain boost, and off-road bounty. What's he running this time? He's still running starter bounty and off-road bounty, but now he has counter drift. This is the first appearance of counter drift we're seeing today. He immediately takes the cut. This time he's actually running level 1 ring game boost instead of level 2. Did that make a difference? Or maybe like he still needs it in some sort of way. He's gonna take this cut. Yeah, because last week he actually took this cut all three times. So will he do the same thing here? Yep, counter drift. Oh, yes, he doesn't have any like drift charges. He only has counter drift. Counter drift on this time. Like that can be compensated with the hoverboard. That's why he definitely has the hoverboard. So like obviously the hoverboard is a boost type, and that'll give him extra drift charges. So when the second he does counter drift, it'll be close to level 3. So like it'll be like what, halfway to level 2? He's gonna take the cut again. I would assume so. He's definitely mastered this cut by now. 100%. Yep, counter drift with the level 3. Level 2, yep. And then farm for okay, so you see the pattern from first and second lap? I definitely noticed it. He's like in a certain rhythm. He's gonna take the cut here. He does. Bro, I tried it like one time. No, I tried it 2 times, and I got it the first time. Second time I fell, and I never tried it again. Take the cut here. Yup, he's pretty much a pro at it at this point. Counter drift. Level 2 counter drift, and then straight from here, I assume. Yup. Bro, bada bing, bada bam, a 2-second difference, holding the world record as silver. Pretty good by Matt Beach. He pretty much owns that track. Up next is Ocean View, and we're here to see. Last week had oh man, bro, he was. I still don't know how to pronounce his name, but he was here with the last week's record with a 2:16.4, shaving off 2 seconds, but Makoto back at it again, beating his time with a whole second difference as Miku. Dude, does he like live on? Oh, okay, so he's running this build again. Let me see what. Oops, wrong one. Sponso. Let me see what he's running different from. Okay, so he's running counter drift, and Makoto is not. So let's see what he's using. A handling car. Now, it's funny because Makoto was second place last week, and now he's first place this week. So like they basically swap places. It was kind of funny. So now he's running a handling car, and I could only see that like obviously on that big loop-de-loop, or what was it called? Loop? No, it's called like a figure 8. Obviously the turn coming up. So again, he's running. Right, after this, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check the name of what that perk is. Okay, yup. Standard. He hugs the wall with the extra handling he has with the handling car instead of a normal hoverboard. Okay. Barely just squeezes the level 1 charge. Yep, farm for level 3 here. Yup. Barely squeezes that level 1 charge again. Uses the boost there. Actually no. That makes sense, you know why? Because there's gonna be more boost later on. So he's gonna take the cut 2 more times, because obviously there's the super pickup towards the end, and there's the boost on the top pathway. It's coming up right now. Okay. Yep, he's gonna okay. Oh, I forgot, you should never take the top pathway because, well, duh. Yep, simple strafing. What's he gonna do here? He doesn't go for that, so what does he go for? Let's see. Where is the super pickup again? I low-key forgot. He fishes for... barely fishes for that level 3. Yep, saves the drift charge. Yeah, okay, yeah, he goes for this way. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it's crazy how the top route isn't faster, which is kind of funny to me. Actually, no, it's not, because you know why? When you trick off that bottom ramp, so like that little extra boost gives you a little bit of leeway to get the boost towards the off-road, instead of like tricking from the top and then going towards the off-road. But nonetheless, good job by Makoto yet again, clutching out world record with a 1 second difference. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, Pumpkin, the Mansion, the GOAT, the best level in the game. And by Sonicu again, just like last week. Okay, with a 3 millisecond difference from second place, and a what, 2 second difference from last week. Pretty good. Is he running the same build as last week too? So I want to find out. So last week he's running level 1, 2, 3 quick charge, off-road bounty, and starting bounty. Okay, yeah, so he's running the same thing. Okay, so he's running the same build. Also, I did find out with that perk that Makoto is running. It is perfect charge bounty. Yeah, that's what it's called. So it's called perfect charge bounty. So I won't forget it this time. I won't forget it next time. Now we're on Pumpkin Mansion, the best level in the game. In my opinion. Let me know in the comments what your favorite level in the game is. Or also the CrossWorlds. Do you like CrossWorlds more than the actual levels? Let me know. Nonetheless, these are pretty standard stuff. Squeeze a level 3, yup. He's gonna take the off-road here. Yes, he is. Okay, okay. You see how he like had it perfectly timed, so where the gravestone would lift, and he would like obviously get on the ramp. Pretty good. Yep, fine for level 3 here. Yep. Okay. He's like, you see how he's maximizing every single drift he can possibly get. Like, obviously always fishing for level 3. This is a big cut right here. This is a big cut. Maximizing every single drift he gets. Obviously always fishing for level 3 because level 3 is indeed the fastest. Obviously. Yeah, he's gonna do it again. Okay, no, he's not. Because it wouldn't last long enough. This music is just too good. I can't. Oh, desync again, but it's okay. Yep, just keep strafing from here. Yep, yep. Okay, he's gonna take the invisible path. Makes sense. Okay, he released the boost early to get a little extra leeway. You have to get the super pickup. Nice. He's gonna take these off-road. Yes, he is. Indeed, he is. He's gonna squeeze it. Yup, barely. Oof. Well, okay. Just shaving off sub 230. Really good by Sonicu. I think he's rocking the Eggman rep for all his time trials. Sonicu, but running Eggman. Pretty ironic. Up next is Urban Canyon. So last week's record was a whopping 228.9. Yeah, it was by the mighty Yiffer, but now he's improved. Obviously, he improved his record. Wait, no, this is the same record. So now we have... I'm definitely gonna pronounce this wrong. Diophy? Someone let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but they are playing Miku, and he has a 227, and he shaved up what? A good like second and a half from last week? Let's see. He's running a handling car with Miku, which is pretty popular. It's either Miku or like some sort of boost character with a strong boost stat. Or a handling car. It's either hoverboard or handling car. So it's like a common pattern we see a lot. Because obviously, I think the handling car definitely proves useful in this map specifically. Because obviously, this map is literally turn the level. Map is turning the level. Or turning the track. Yeah, turning the track. Nonetheless, he has off-road bounty. Off-road bounty. Huh. Maybe he like obviously like wants to fish for that early, because if you notice, he took the shortcut early, so that means obviously he wants ranked early as fast as possible. He is level 1 and level 2 quick charge with level 2 ring gain boost. So maybe his plan is to snake level 2s all the time, which makes sense. You know why? You know why it makes sense? Because how many times are you getting level 3s in this map, and using them? It's like not a bad strategy, actually. Not a bad strategy. It's like, look, every time you get a level 3, it's always like you don't want it. Like, you're gonna get it regardless because you're drifting for so long. So not having level 3 drift charge is actually pretty smart by him. Yep, get the boost for the upcoming cut. Yes, crazy. When I take this cut against level 10 CP, when I take this cut against level 10 rivals, it like makes no difference. But like obviously online it does. Lap 3. He's gonna take this cut super. Ooh. What was that? Yep, slow down a bit. Yep. Whoa, the desync is crazy. He's gonna barely, yep, get that super pickup. Whoa. what? Did we see that? What was that? Did he just level 3 and still maintain his tight drift? Bro, desync is so bad that I had no idea. I had no idea what I was looking at. But nonetheless, he did pretty good with a solid 227 on Urban Canyon running Miku. Nice job, pretty good. Up next is Market Street, and last week it was what, 202.3, I'll say, by Op Destroyer, and there he is again with the homie Vector, the GOAT Vector. He shaved up what, 2 seconds? Whoa, you see this? Hold up, what did he do to optimize the 2 second difference between first and second place? Because last week he had 202. So the fact that he shaved off 2 seconds, he must be the master of this track. Oops. He's doing counter drift. What did he run last week? Let's see. He's running the same build he's running the same exact build from last week, shaving off pretty much almost 2 seconds. Like what, a second and a half? Oh yeah, he knows I'm watching. He knows I'm watching. Okay, instant level 2. I'm excited to see this. Okay. Yeah, just like last week, he farms. Okay, so I think that was earlier than last week, was it? Was it not? He used it way earlier than previously, because obviously the boost item like lasts much longer than you think, than the level 3 drift charge. Yep, simple strafing from here. Bro, it's off sync. I hate off sync so much. Okay, yep. Farming every single level 3 he can get. See, you notice how there's no Okay, he does the same thing. Yep. There's no what's it called? Any drift charges, any drift charge perks. So he only has counter drift to rely on, which, I mean, again, it works out for him because he's playing a power type and using a hoverboard, so naturally they have a pretty good boost at. Yep, farmer level 3. Dude, counter drift is so crazy. Okay. Simple strafing, simple strafing. Gotta take this shortcut here. And then he's gonna save this boost for the final cut at the end, is he not? Yeah. Go. Okay, okay. I can't tell if he's boosting because it's so off sync. Like he boosted, yep. Okay, up simple strafing from there, and boom. Yo, a whole 1.5 seconds from last week? Yo, if you're... I forgot your name in the comments, but Ob Destroyer, if you're watching this, what did you do to shave off the 1.5 seconds? Because, like, it was pretty similar to last week, but somehow you still managed to shave it off. That was pretty good, pretty good. Let me know what you did, if you did end up watching this. Oh, here we go, Coral Town, the stage that defined a lot of online, online lobbies, for me at least. So, just like last week, Darth Z07 is back, 07, and he shaved off what, 2 seconds from last week with a 151 to a 149 now. And he's running Miku. What did he run last week? Give me a second. He ran a handling car. Okay, but he has different perks this time. Oh, he's running he's running the Makoto. The Makoto special. Okay, so last week he had, oh well, let's start this up. He had a 150, no, he had starting bounty, air trick bounty, level 2, level 3 quick charge, and ring gain boost level 2. Now he has the same boost, or the same build Makoto was running. Let's see how he improved this record by 2 seconds. Well, you know, I can already guess, low-key, like, maybe the starting 30 rings. Bro, he's already at 65 rings. He's already at 74 rings. Oh, he's gonna do it. Yes, indeed he does the cut. Indeed he does the cut. He's already at 100 rings pretty fast. So that perk, the perfect charge bounty, is pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, fish for level 3s, yep. Okay, so he had, that's crazy. He had time to release the, almost barely gets that. So it's crazy because he had time to release the drift boost and still get the like a good turn. Is that the power of the handling car? I mean, he's running a specific variation. Like a lot of people are doing this, right? A lot of people are running a specific variation of the handling car. So it's like what? Rouge's like front. Like Rouge's front. Someone's. I think it's Amy's. I don't know. Amy's the back of Amy's car, and someone's wheels. I don't know whose wheels it is. I mean, you can just pause it. You can just pause the video and like see what wheels it was, but nonetheless, 147.7, pretty good. Somehow he shaved out 2 seconds from world record. Was that have to do with the combination of perfect charge bounty and rain game boost level 2. I don't know. If he is watching this, let me know if that did actually shave off some time. I hope Makoto is watching so he can like give some insight of the build. I hope anyone who is watching can give me some insight of this build, because I really want to know, like, is this build like really that fast? It should be like multiple seconds than what we were seeing last week. Blizzard Valley is up next, and hold up, give me 1 second. Okay, last week it was by El Diablo, and now we have XR Shy Guy with a 5-second difference. That's like, what is that, the biggest we've seen so far? I think, I don't honestly remember. I think so, but or maybe it was 6. I think it was 6 or 8. It's one of those two. But nonetheless, he is running Jet. Last week it was Shadow. So look, he's right here. He's right here. Yeah, right there. He went from, damn, a 5-second difference. We gotta see this. Oh, hold on. Last week he was running. Okay, so last week it was what? The Drift Kit, level 2 and level 3 quick charge, and off-road bounty. He's running Jet in a hoverboard. I thought it would be a car for a second. I wasn't paying attention, but he's running. What is that? Is that technical drift or friction drift? Wait, which one is that? I think it has to be friction drift. It has to be friction drift, because technical drift is technical drift blows your handling out of the water. So like, I think that's friction drift. It has to be friction drift. So he's friction drift, level 2 and level 3 drift, or level 2 and level 3 quick charge, and perfect charge bounty. So he doesn't actually have ring gain boost, which is kind of surprising. Dude, what am I looking at? Yeah, this is definitely not technical drift. Technical drift blows your hand out of the water. So I think this is friction drift. So you see how he's drifting like really good on the ice? Is that what does it do with friction drift, or either it's friction drift, or he's driving really good on the ice? It's one of those two. He's doing a really good job of chaining his boosts together on specific sections. Okay, now he's taking this path. Okay, so now he is. Okay, so. Okay, so, whoa! He slammed himself on the wall to perfectly align himself for the off-road cut. Did you see that? I definitely caught on to that. Okay, use the boost here to skip the double off-road. He's gonna go for yup, and he's gonna go for the cut, the final stretch. Yeah, barely squeeze. Yup, the plane section, and then squeeze out level 3. Yup. Dude, I hate off-sync, it's so bad. And then boom. And yep, level 3, level 2 to finish it out. Pretty good. That was a 5-second difference from last week. That's pretty good. Pretty good by Shy Guy. Up next is Radical Highway. One of the more basic tracks. Ooh. So last week, this was the world record. Now we have Harrison with a 2:52, shaving off 2 seconds? I got pretty much almost 2 seconds. And he's running Eggman on, I assume to be the hoverboard. Yeah, he's running hoverboard. He's running counter drift. Okay. with ring gain boost and starter bounty. What was last week running? Okay, last week was running counter drift, level 2 quick charge, start bounty, and the anti-wall perk, which I don't know what it's called. Maybe he's proving he doesn't crash into walls. Let's see. Okay, that's 1 for 1. 1 for 3 so far. He didn't crash into the wall. Okay, I'm assuming that was desync because I didn't see him lose rings. I don't think so. He's gonna take this cut. Yeah, yo, do you see how he took that cut? He was like drifting, and he still had time to like align himself for the above path. Okay, nice. Oh, that's some crazy desync. Okay, that's surprising. He's not taking the other dash panel. It was kind of surprising. Yep, let counter drift do all the work. Because it's a gigantic straightaway, so like I understand that. Let's see, like 2 for 2, 2 for 2. Oh, he crashed into the wall. He crashed. I mean, I don't think it mattered because obviously, with when you land, you immediately gain boost. So like, you just immediately go back to top speed. Did he use a boost here? That was weird. Maybe he did. I just didn't see it. Dude, desync is terrible. You see, I'm surprised he didn't go for the dash band on the right. Yep. That's like, isn't it like one of the only shortcuts on the map? Or like, there's what, 3 shortcuts on this map? Quote unquote shortcuts. Let's see, 3 for. Let's see. Oh. Okay, it doesn't matter. He immediately gets boosted back to full speed. You have to take the blue dash pad. Obvious reasons. He does go for the super pickup. He's gonna go for the yep. Like I expected. The reason this is faster, by the way, is you do not get airtime because airtime actually slows you down, and because you jump off such a big ramp, you're getting a bunch of airtime. So if you take the top path, you are losing airtime, which means you're going faster. Okay, you use 1 boost here. I assume you're gonna use the second one around here too. To get a look at a bit extra speed. Bro, the desync is so bad.
The data is bugged. I tell you.
Nonetheless, he shade of a whole 2 seconds with Eggman. That's pretty good. Pretty good by Harrison. Up next is Chao Park. So last week was a 217.9. Oh, and it was by holding Dustbin 97 too. And he shaved off a whole like what? Pretty much almost 2 seconds, pretty much. Because he got like what? 17.9 last time, and it's like almost sub 15, sub 215. So let's see what he's off. He's running Knuckles again. What was he running last round? He's running Counter Drift. So I'm talking about last week, right? Last week he was running Counter Drift, Ring Game Boost, and Starter Bounty. Now he's running Counter Drift, Starting Bounty, and what else? Counter Drift, Starting Bounty, Air Trick Bounty, and Ring Game Boost level 1. Okay. I'm surprised. Why is he running? Maybe he's running Air Trick Bounty for the extra like rings at the start. Because maybe that was his problem at first. Maybe his problem at first was not getting to 100 rings fast enough. So maybe like obviously with Air Trick Bounty, he's getting to 100 rings faster than previously. You see, look, now he's at 100 rings because of Air Trick Bounty. And now Counter Drift to carry him to victory. His counter drift is crazy. I guess it checks out because it is a 3 slot and not a 2 slot. Like, the fact that it is that good, it's deserving of a 3 slot in my opinion. Yep, level 3 here. Yo, quit. Yo, what? Yo, counter drift might be good in this. Yo, counter drift actually might be good in this map. I'm trying to think about it, because like there's a lot of straightaways. So just pay close attention to the map. So maybe counter drift on this map specifically is really good. Like, look at this map is so blocky. Look at it. Your counter drift, yup. He's also running Knuckles, so like to get the extra drift charges with a extreme gear. You know, yep, counter drift here, yep, for level 3. Is he gonna take the shortcut? Well, not shortcut, but like the mini pathway. He doesn't bother with the super pickup because he doesn't really need it. Okay, tight turn, legendary turn 6. If you know, you know. He does not take that mini pathway on the left. You know, some people before I talk about that, nicely done with 216, shaving off a whole almost 2 seconds. But like I was saying about the path, right? Almost nobody knows that path even exists because it's so hidden and like so useless. Now, if you have like a laser, it could be useful, but like 9 times out of 10, it's not. I could try going for it one day and like see, but like right now, it may not prove to be any useful. We're making our way down to the Donpa Factory, and again we have, I'm gonna say this wrong again. Bro. Someone help me, please. Okay, anyway. Whoa. Hold up. Last week was 212.5 and now we are 207.8. Like that's a 5. Wait, is it 5? Yes, yeah, a 5-second difference between this week and last week. It was by Kelly, and now Kelly's like what, 3rd place? Oh, they're running the Makoto special, but let's see. Also running a handling car with Miku, so that's another thing to see. What was last week running? Last week was running a hoverboard with completely different perks, besides like obviously ring game boost. Let's see. Yep, immediately goes for the rings. See, I think I noticed they're running. Okay, they can this cut early. Okay. I also noticed they're running the normal camera instead of dynamic camera to like get a bit of extra control. Because that's the difference between dynamic and normal. Oh, super cuts! Whoa! Super cut. Talk about a super cut. But yeah, because that's the benefit of the handling car. But like I was saying, right? Like, with dynamic camera and normal camera, if you didn't know, like obviously dynamic camera gives you a different FOV, so it feels like you're going faster, but you're actually not. But with normal camera, you actually have more control over your vehicle, so like you feel like you're going slower, but it gives you a lot more leeway and like control where you're going. You can also definitely tell who's using it, who's not. Okay, nice drop down from the shortcut path. What was I looking at just now? It's like, usually that road is super slippery, but like, they made it so it's like a walk in the park. Like, what? What? Okay, yep, stay on the green pathway to go faster a little bit. What is the super pickup? Okay, it's right here. Yep, take the path again. barely. You saw how they just squeezed out that level 3? Dude, this super, yo, that cut's insane. That cut is actually insane. Okay, uses it early. And then bada bing, bada bam. Shaving out 5, that shaved out 5 seconds? Wow. I think it was definitely because the car section, the slippery car section, the fact that they did it like they aligned themselves perfectly with like how the path like goes completely straightforward, and like obviously dodging the cars and the poles. They shaved out a lot of time than rather just like slipping and sliding against that terrible section. But nonetheless, pretty good. 5-second difference in 1 week. Pretty good. We're moving on to the Aqua Forest. So last week they had a what? 228.6. Oh, is that my boy Sonic on the leaderboard? Took him long enough. But like I was saying, last week was what? 228.6. Now we have 226.6. I'll say 6. I'm definitely saying that name wrong. At Sushi? I'm gonna say at Sushi. He's running Sonic on the hover with quick. Wow. Well, let me see last week's build. Let me see. Okay, so it was indeed Air Trick level 2, Air Trick Bounty, and Counter Drift. What is this Sonic using? Turning Air Trick Bounty, Air Trick level 2, quick or ring game boost, and level 2 quick charge. Okay, so no counter drift, which makes sense for this track because you don't really, there's no like big straightaway. Yeah, there's no like big straightaway, so like you don't really need it, so you can technically replace it for something else. And obviously ring Air Trick Bounty and Air Trick level 2 complement each other like always, like peanut butter and jelly. Yep. Yeah, you don't really need counter drift here. Okay, yep. He's gonna strafe with Sonic, surprisingly. Nice. Okay, we reach a level 3 here. Yep, always take that path. Yeah, for a second I thought he didn't get it. He didn't go for the boost. You see that? He didn't go for the boost. Okay, nice. He's doing the stunt drifts. Stunt drifting is a really good technique that allows you to keep your drift, or no, allows you to stack a drift and keep a drift boost at the same time. For some reason, they took it out of Team Sonic. They took it out in Team Sonic Racing, but like they obviously got it back in here in this game. It got significantly nerfed from Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, because with that in that game you can like momentum boost out the wazoo with that technique. You gonna go for the boost here? No, he still doesn't go for the boost. Yep, don't take the portal because it's slower. He didn't. Did he go for any boost this round? He didn't go for a single boost item box this round. That's surprising. Symbol level 3 from here. Yep. Boom, 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 and boom. Yep. Okay. I mean, without taking any item boxes, he actually shaved off 2 seconds and got world record from it. So pretty good by him. Pretty good. I'm shocked. I'm shocked not only is it Sonic, but he didn't get any. I mean, maybe I forgot, but he didn't get any item boxes during this world record. Pretty good. All right, Eggman Expo. This jazzy music that we all know and love by Sonic-Ku yet again. Just like last week, and he is back dominating his track, Eggman Expo. He shaved off, what, 3 seconds from last week? And has a significant gap from first and second. So, we're here to see that today. What build was he running last week? He ran... Ooh, he changed out a perk. I see that. I noticed. So last week, right? He changed out Air Trick level 1 for starting bounty. Which I can understand, obviously, because you obviously want the more rings. You want 100 rings as fast as possible. And maybe Air Trick level 1 wasn't helping him that much. Okay, so he did use his boost immediately for the boxes for the extra 10 rings. Okay. He went for the 5, not the 10. Okay, get the 10 there. Whoa! He squeezed out to get both 10, so he got 20 rings from that interaction. And it's crazy how he did that without the ring magnet on. I'm shocked he got that. I didn't know that was possible. Like, to get both those rings together. I thought they were just too far separated to even bother getting. Okay, he doesn't take the boxes again. Level 3 here, yup, and woof. Yep, get the item box. Okay. Yeah, he's taking this. He's taking this alignment better than most players, including me. Because it's very hard to figure out like the sections of boat where you take really tight turns on, just like in Aqua Forest too, Bro, he was faster than the Egg Dragoon, which is like very rare to see. Because the Egg Dragoon strikes immediately, but like, he was faster than it, so like it didn't strike him. Okay. Stacking a lot of boosts together. Okay, he's gonna jump for that. He does. Barely squeezes that level 1. Yep, takes a shortcut. Doesn't take that dude dash bad, but he takes this one and boom, he gets a 242. Shaving off what? Almost pretty much 3 seconds from last week? Pretty good by Sonic-Ku. Dominating Eggman Expo as Eggman. Pretty thematic. Alright, final Grand Prix. We have Kronos Island. And last week was what? 239.9. And look what we have here, 236.8, shaving on 3 seconds, pretty much. Now he's using Dread in world records. It's pretty new, pretty unique. We're seeing here. I mean, he could have the same build or same stats as Knuckles, and we wouldn't know. But you know, he's running Counter Drift by Jacob. Counter Drift. What was last week running? Last week was running Dash Panel Bounty, level 2 Quick Charge. Whoa, immediately starting counter drifting. Handling Kit, or no, Drifting Kit, level 1 Ring Gain Boost, and level 2 Drift Charge. But Jacob, is running Counter Drift, level 2 Ring Gain Boost, and level 2 Quick Charge. Okay. Obviously go for the rings immediately first. Okay, he decides to go out of his way for the boost, not the rings first. Hit the 5, yep, 5's important. I was at 90. You see how he perfectly like squeezed to get the 90? Because from 89 to 90, so like listen, right? From I think how rings work. I won't go too deep into this video, but like in a nutshell, you want every 10th ring increases your speed. So the fact that he perfectly aligned himself with the 90th ring and like got a little extra speed is really optimal. Really optimal. Yep, take this cut here, I assume. Yep. Okay. It's so cool seeing Dread. Such an underrated character, like in my opinion. Okay. Normal stuff here. Level 3, yep. Level 3 there. Again, be boosting as much as possible. He's not taking this cut, which surprised me. Didn't last week? The last week record take the cut each and every time? I'm not entirely sure. I was like, what's he gonna do with this? Oh, because you know why? Wait. Oh, because he doesn't go for the boost. He goes for the cut. Oh, whoa. Did you notice he slowed down? He slowed down. He slowed down for that extra alignment for the dash pad, so he didn't like crash into the wall, and like obviously gets a better line, so he can connect with to the finish line. Because if he would have bounced off the wall, obviously he would lose, not only lose rings, be unaligned for maybe the dash pad, and like, I mean, when you bump into the wall, you just lose speed in general. So like, the fact that he like slowed down a little bit, actually helped him from losing a bit of speed. But pretty good. Up next is Northstar Islands. Now, who's gonna be dominating this one this time? It is it's Makoto. Who's surprised? No, I'm kidding. Props to him. So last time he shaved off. So he got 224 last time. He shaved off nearly 4 seconds from last week's run. And obviously he's playing Miku with a hoverboard. What did he play last week? Let's get into it while I see it. But dude, 4 seconds. Okay, so last week he was running what? Air Trick Bounty, Off-Road Bounty, level 2, level 3 and level 3 quick charge, and ring gain boost. Dude, is that friction drift again? Is that friction drift? Okay, after this I will check if that is friction drift or not. But he's running starter bounty, off-ring bounty, and ring gain boost. Dude is okay. So if you were paying close attention, you can rewind it if you want. Rewind it. When he went off-road, the ring gain boost perk. What the ring gain boost perk lit up. So that means it did stack. It did stack between him going. Look. You see how it's lighting up? So that means every time he goes off-road, the 2 perks work in synergy, and that means he's going faster for it. So every time he goes off-road, he goes actually faster. And that's actually pretty smart in this map specifically, because besides one, every shortcut is off-road. So like the fact that he's combining both of his 2 perks is really good. Goes for the one on the far left. That has to be friction drift, right? I'm not seeing things. Yeah, let's see, gonna use a synergy again. Yup. What? Yo. That has to be friction drift. That has to be. Because it's charging really fast. Like, obviously it is Miku with hoverboard, but... Okay, level 3 extend there. He's gonna take... Okay, no he's not. He used the boost here. But didn't go off-road. Okay, he's taking this cut here. Okay, so, okay. He saved the last boost. He's gonna jump again, yep. And he's gonna go up, yep. And then take the final off-road. Pretty smart. That's pretty smart. That is pretty smart. Pretty smart. Save the best... The very last item box for this final cut. Shaving off pretty much 4 seconds by Makoto. Pretty good. Alright, ending off the Grand Prix, we have White Space. One of, in my opinion, one of the best tracks in the game. Wait, Sonic again? Whoa, okay. Hopefully we see more Sonics down the line. So last week it was a 221. Now this is a sub 217. Sub 217. Yo, 216.9? As Sonic? On hoverboard by... What's that? Sai-san? Yeah. So nonetheless, he's running Sonic on her. What was the last person running? They were running level 1, all quick charges and ring game boost. Hold on. Before I have to check something. You're kidding me. They're running technical drift. They're running technical drift. That was technical drift. He made technical drift not even look like technical drift, because usually with technical drift, you like have worser handling, but the way they're making it look like, it's like it didn't even matter. Wow. Okay, so he's using technical drift with level 2 and level 3 quick charge, which crazy stacking, and then he's using what, quick charge bounty, or not quick charge bounty, but like perfect charge bounty. Yeah, perfect charge bounty. Dude, technical drift? Okay, take the shortcut here, pretty good. Okay, no, he's not gonna take the cut here. Yep, simple strafing. This is a gigantic straight line, gigantic straightaway. Like, that's pretty good for the technical drift and level 3 quick charge. That's probably why he ran it. That's probably why he ran it, to obviously compensate for that straight line. I mean, that big straightaway. Obviously, it's different in a normal game because that wouldn't be there, but like in time trials, that is there. He's gonna take the shortcut again. Okay, he is. Okay, yep. Ooh, he takes the cut here. Probably because like he's waiting to save the to get the super pickup and take the boost at the final end cut. Okay, he's not going for that. He doesn't go for that one. Instead, goes for the tighter corner. He stacks both the dash pad and the level 3 at the same time. Okay, he does go for this boost instead. Okay. Yup. Where is the super pickup? There it is. There it is. He's still gonna. Okay, he does get it. So, but without drifting, he compensates the no drift with the boost instead. Yup. Takes both off roads. He's gonna take this cut here. Okay, no, he doesn't. It's definitely too risky. Too risky. Yup. Boom, boom, boom. Boost, and then boom. Shaving off what? Almost 5 seconds? Wow. You know, I can't wait to see like how optimized this track gets at the very end. Will someone end up taking those two like drop offs, aka the risky route? Good luck, bro. you messed that up. Restart your entire run. Personally, I wouldn't take it, but you could, and I'd be surprised to see if we ever see that someone take that shortcut in the future. We move on to the CrossRoad section of the runs, and first up we have Blaze Luffy Frost 22 with a 202, barely shaving off 2 milliseconds. 2 milliseconds from second place. Well, let me see last week real quick. Oh, it was Luffy. Okay, it was Luffy Frost again, but now instead of Miku, he's running Blaze. Surprising to see what he has. Oh, are we seeing this? Are we seeing the same? Are we seeing the same car? Okay, but okay, before I even like, what? Before we get into that part, last week was what, 206? Yeah, 206.1. This week is 202.7, shaving off what? A good like 4 seconds. A good 4 seconds, pretty much. And last week he was running a speed car with the same exact build he's running now, but now with a power car. Guys, I'm speechless. I never thought I'd see the day a power car ends up in a time trial. I'm utterly confused. Okay, perfectly aligns himself with the blue dots to get the obviously the not only the 4 but the blue. Bro, what am I looking at? Okay, gets both 5s. Yeah, he has the same build as last week. Starter bounty, air trick bounty. What in the world? Ooh. Ooh. If I could say speechless in a different word, I would. I'm flabbergasted. I just need a moment of silence. I need a moment of silence to just look at this run, because what did he just do? Like in terms of like this upcoming right here. He's gonna do it again. Whoa. Okay. Bro. What? Now, obviously that it's faster, you know why? Because 1 is less time in the air. 2, you get a level 3 trick out of it. What? Bruh. Ooh.
How disappointing.
Okay, so let it be known right now. I want to know everyone watching this right now. Bro, what do you think about that run? No, seriously, what do you think about that run? What do you think? Because first of all, I need to check the stats on this. I'll do that later, but I'm definitely do that later. But what? No, okay, but nonetheless, 202 by Luffy Frost, pretty outstanding. I'm shocked myself. He left me speechless. Up next, Roulette Road. And let's see. Ooh, Matt Beach was. Oh, Matt Beach got surpassed by Mithra, running barely. He look at all these records. They're all on the 159, 158 marks. What did he do? Whoa, what did he do? What did he do to optimize this track? He's running Knuckles on the extreme gear, which kind of makes sense. He's running counter drift level 2 quick charge and ring game boost level 2. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. Let's see. If you made it this far into the video, comment down speedrun if you've enjoyed the video so far. Nonetheless, he's running. Okay, cool. Go for the rings there. This is very ring dependent, so. Okay, smart, very smart taking that path. Okay, we're still not taking. You see how we're still not taking the big ramp, because apparently, obviously, being the air is indeed slower, so you don't want to take it. Okay, he's shy. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say he's shy of 4 rings, so and then he immediately gets those 4 rings back from the tiniest of rings at the end. Okay. Sharp turn. You can definitely tell he's letting go of the accelerator and sometimes occasionally pressing brake, because that's how you really take the sharp turns. Obviously with handling you don't need to do that, but like most of the time you can get away with it if you let go of the accelerator and like occasionally press brake. What? So last time it was silver, right? Maybe with Knuckles, he has a slightly higher speed stat, and maybe obviously higher boost stat. So like, isn't really affecting that much. Okay, yep, counter drift to the end. But then I think, was he the first one to get sub 59? Because he had 158.2. We're so close to sub 158, so to 157. Bro. Optimizing Roulette Road? I mean, nonetheless, pretty impressive. Kraken Bay is next. So last time, I remember it was a Sonic. No. Oh, my fellow Warhog is second place. Damn. That's okay. Oh, wait. Okay, we have a... How do you pronounce that? Kezu? K-E-I-Z-U. How you pronounce that name? Oh, he's running a speed car. So last week it was actually a Sonic on the extreme gear. Now it is a Shadow on a speed car. Huh. Pretty interesting. Let's see what he has to offer. The last week's build was a bunch of ring perks. It was Air Trick Bounty. Oh, he's basically running it. Yeah, he's basically running the build. Bro, what? Okay, starts with a level. He's going. Okay, what's the difference between this record running the speed car and the other record running the stream gear car? Maybe it's because more often than not they're in like a transformation rather than like just on land, so they can like do drifts as often, and maybe like I don't know, maybe the speed car is better for this map. Okay, normal. Okay, boost there. We're off sync. We're terribly off sync. Oh, brother. I can barely tell what he's doing. He's gonna stack a boost here. Okay, he does. He uses a boost there. Bro, what is happening? Yo, I can't even tell what's happening, yo. Patch. Like, from what he is... Whoa, he took it from an angle. Or maybe it was desync. Okay, he uses the boost here to get extra leeway for this, like, straightaway. Okay, yep, farms to level 2 here. Yep, get a level 3, yep. I was like, what? Okay, nice. Maybe the speed car is better because, like, again, look what he's doing. Pay attention to how straight, like, how aligned he's taking these paths. Rather than the extreme gear. The extreme gear, like, maybe... I don't know. Maybe it's just accelerate boosting and not going forward. But nonetheless, pretty good. 224 on Kraken Bay. All right, Golden Temple is up next. And last week was a 227.2. Wow. 6 whole seconds shaved off by Bughouse 930. Or 930. Damn, running Shadow. So last time it was a speed. Whoa, interesting. Speed car. What was last week? Last week was the extreme, the Blue Star. So now he's running. Oh, he's running us. Bro, do you see that? Guys, finally someone finally used a speed tuner. Someone was finally using a speed tuner in a time trial. Maybe because the boat section is like, you don't do anything in the boat section, you just hold right. So maybe it has to do something to do with that. Let's see. Okay, he's running starter bounty, rain game boost level 2, air trick level 1, and air trick bounty, and obviously the speed tuner level number two, not level 2. Okay, so far going straight. What are we boosting on? Yep, stay for level 3. Okay, take these corners very sharply. Okay, now we're at 100 rings. Use the boost instantly? See, look, you see? Woof! Sharp turns. Okay, he uses the boost here too. He's gonna start for level 3. Okay, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah, he didn't need to. He didn't need to because all you need to do was a level 2 to make it towards the dash panel in time, and it actually did indeed work. Okay. Yep, tight corners again, barely dodging the boulder. Okay, yep. Simple strategy again. Just don't hop. Literally, in Golden Temple, do not jump. Like, you jumping, just wasting your time. Besides, I was like, maybe like here. Yep, level 2. That's all he really needs to get to the dash panel. Yep. Oh, look, the super pickup is just sitting right there. Okay. Again, he's still going for these rings because he has ring gain boost level 2, and it still gives him the extra speed. So, like, on top of the speed tuner, he actually gains quite a bit of speed. Like, dash panel plus rings. Yep. Sharp turns. Yeah, really just don't jump. Jumping just makes you slower. Let's see what he does here. Level 2. Yup. Into finish. A 6. Almost 7. Because he almost hit sub 220 or sub 221, which is ridiculous. We optimized that track in a week. That's pretty good. That is kind of wild. Up next, Magma Planet. Now, how will they optimize this track? Because I mean, they did it somehow. Sub 220 with 219 as a blaze. My boy Sonic got overshadowed. No, he's second place. No. But it's okay. Nonetheless, he's running Blaze by Paul. And he's running a speed build. Oh, do you see what perk he has on too? Wait. Hold on. This might be a little different. So, let me go over what was last week, right? Last week was a blue star, a Sonic on a blue star with level 2 and 3 quick charge, with air trick starting bounty, ring game boost level 2 and 1. So he still keeps the bounty, the start of bounty, and the ring game boost, both levels. But now he has. Do you see what he has now? Okay. Off rip. I can immediately see why he ran the perk. Just look at this nonsense. He's already at 100 rings. From what? 25 seconds in? Okay, so really good so far. I hope this time we can deter which route is faster. He's going the bottom route. Which, to an extent, might be faster because there's the blue dots. Obviously the blue dots gives you level 3 boost, which makes you obviously faster. Interesting. You learn a lot from watching these time shows. Okay, so he is taking the plane route. He is taking the plane route again. Because last week it was a mixed between bottom and top. Now we're just taking the top route, being the plane route. Now will he take the same route this time? He does. So both plane routes are faster, huh? Interesting. Let's see how he does it again. I need to see how he does it again. Yep, the blue dot. Okay, consecutive blue dots. Blue dot. Okay, you see how he doesn't go for the thing on the left because it's just too slow. Yep, blue dot. You go for the super pickup. Level 2, blue dot. Yeah, it doesn't go for the one on the right because it's a little too slow. Okay, just uses it. Okay, you know why he used it? Because he wanted to because he got a level 1 trick.
How disappointing.
That wouldn't last long enough for the second dash pad he hit. So the fact that he used the boost, right? He allowed him to extend his boost charge all the way to the dash pad, which led him obviously to the finish line. Pretty good, yo. Shaving off what? 3 seconds? Pretty good. All right, Hidden World, show me what you got. Let's see what Hidden World has to offer if the CrossWorlds have improved any bit. Okay, 217. What was last week? Last week was 218.8. Now we're on 217. I'll just say 6 by Overt Pancake 57. Or not? Now I want some pancakes. Now I want some pancakes. And unless he's running Jet. Last time it was Knuckles. Ooh, he's running a speed car. Okay, a little bit more speed cars this time around. A little more speed. What was the last one running? Okay, last time it was the Extreme Gear, the hoverboard. Now he's running a speed car on Hidden World. Last time it was level 3 drift charge, ring game boost level 1, level 2 drift charge. Ooh, he's not running the plane perk this time, but instead he's running both ring game boost, obviously because of this section. It's really good. So he's also running dash panel bounty and start off bounty. And he's running air trick bounty too. So like I think his goal is to immediately get rings and obviously accelerate with them. So like keep as much momentum with rings as possible, accelerate with rings as much as possible. Okay. Bro, this music is so good. They cranked hitting world up to 11 with this song. Okay. Constantly stacking the 2 ring game boost perks. Yep, and even stacking with the blue dot too. Yep. Doesn't go for the other dash rings. So is that in theory slower? If I were to go for that? That's kind of interesting to know. Okay, charges level 3, but not level 2. Interesting. Okay, level 2. Yep, constantly get speed from these ring gain boosts. Yep, blue dot. Blue dot. More blue dots. Squeezes past by the hidden world enemy and makes it to the finish line.
Lies, slander.
Okay, saving a second from last week with the jet speed card. Maybe the extra speed definitely like helped in the long run compared to the Knuckles build, the Knuckles like extreme guild build that we saw last week. Pretty good. All right, Steampunk City, you're up. Last week we had a 221.7. Now we have a 4-second difference by Twitch key 1DR. And he's running Sonic. Let's go, more Sonic reps. I love when I see a Sonic rep. Well, actually last week was a Sonic rep too, so it's funny to see both Sonic reps on the same track. Just like last week. He's running Extreme Gear. I think last week, yeah, okay, so both times running Extreme Gear. Last week was a ring game boost, both ring games boost, level 2 and level 3 quick charge, and start off bounty. Let's see what he has. Also has start off bounty. He's running the same build. He's running the same exact build. Bro, this song, yo, this level is so good. Okay. Does he take? Okay, he does not take the path between the train. Instead, it takes outside of the train. So maybe that's a little faster. Yep. Save for level 3. Yup. Makes sense. Nope. Okay, this time he saves for level 2. This time he saves for level 3 to get a little extra leeway to this dash pad. And does it again to get the dash pad again. Oh, doesn't do the dash this time. Change. Bro, you charge up so fast in the air. Yep. Blue dot. Blue dot. Bro, it's so cool seeing Sonic in the time trials. Okay. Use the boost here for like the extra like leeway to the next dash pad. Yep. Okay. Yep. Extend the dash pad length there. Or I mean dash boost. Okay, skips that dash pad entirely, but goes for the Y dash pad, which that's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. He's a lot of strafing or like twists and turns in his tiny like section. You know, I just now realized both the ring gain boost comes in handy on the final lap, because you see how he stacked first he stacked the 20, then he stacked the constant rings when he landed, then he stacked another batch of rings when he used the drift boost. So like ring gain boost is really good for like squeezing out the tiny bit of speed you can get. Yeah, that whew, he shaved off 4 seconds from last week. That is whoa, my goodness, bro. That's kind of crazy. Nonetheless, that's pretty good. That was Steampunk City. All right, Dragon Road, let's do it. Now, it's gonna be pretty interesting how they optimize this track, because ooh, the Z man with 235, almost sub 235, with almost 234, but 235 nonetheless, shaving off what, 3 seconds from last week using Sonic yet again. Yo, that's sick. Ooh, he's actually running a front, I don't know what that's called, but like a different front, but the normal hoverboard back, the rear. Okay, let's see, what was the last week person running? He's running air trick level 1, off-road bounty, quick charge level 2, ring gain boost, and ring air trick bounty. Okay, so he switched out air trick level 1 for ring boost, or no, ring gain boost level 1. So like, I guess a little extra speed, because in reality, let's be honest, air trick bounty, what? Sure, like air trick level 1 is good for like the beginning section, but like what's gonna help you in the long run? The extra speed? Like look at this. He's already at 98. Now he's at 100. Now see, after this point, air trick level 1 would be completely useless. But now since he has he has ring gain boost level 1 and 2, it'll actually help him for both lap 2 and 3. Okay, so far so good. Tight drift. Okay. Pretty standard shortcut. He's gonna jump over the fire? Yes, he is. Yeah, he jumped over the fire. He jumped over the fire. Yep. Okay, he let go. You see how he let go of the accelerator? Because that's how you take that sharp turn. Otherwise, you would shoot straight to the right side if you didn't like let go of the accelerator. Yep, gain a little bit of rings for the ring gain boost. This doesn't need that super pickup because he has a boost in his hand. Nice. Yep, take this shortcut. I'm shocked he didn't lose rings for that, but it wouldn't matter because obviously his off-road bounty to get the rings back immediately. Yep, let go of accelerator and drift like no tomorrow. Ooh, yo, just barely almost hitting 234. I bet in a month we'll definitely see the 234 mark. We'll definitely see it. But for right now, he got 235. We'll have to wait and see for the 234. All right, Holoska, you're up next. And Oh. Okay, it's by Sonic again, just like last week. And they shaved off what? Ooh, look at first and second place, bro. It's crazy. Just like what? 70, around like 70 mil, like that's crazy. 70 milliseconds? Or something like that. But nonetheless, he's running Sonic on the Blue Star again, just like last week. Same build and everything. By Dat Fastboy TV. Let's see. Ways to do. I'm surprised. How did he shave off three whole seconds? 3 whole seconds? Like, are we serious? Like, what did he do differently that like the last week's record didn't do? Okay. Get the 5. Okay, get the. He's now at 40 rings, which. Boom. Okay, he is tricking, but like since it's off synced, it's not showing for some reason. If you look at his ring counter, you can see he's definitely tricking. See, look, it goes up by 2. That means he's doing a trick. Okay, deals with the level 2. Yep, there's a stunt drift for level 3. Bro, it is so off sync. Interesting. He doesn't go for the plane this time. He doesn't go for a plane. Does that mean plane's slower? Wait, what? I always thought plane was faster than like if you had 100 rings. So, hear me right? I would always take the plane. Like if I had 100 rings, I would take the plane route because I always thought like it was faster. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Maybe. Bro, when is the patch gonna drop? Like, they need to fix the sync. He's still once again taking the boat route and not the plane one. Which, believe me, I'm shocked too. I mean, he somehow shit out 3 seconds. 3 seconds? From the... Really? Let me know. Do you think the plane route is slower? Let me know in the comments. But damn, okay. 3 second shave off, 221. Pretty good. We're approaching the final stretch here with Galactic Parade. And last week it was Makoto's record has been defeated by Deadline running Blaze. Wow, first and second place and third, but pretty close record. But Deadline running Blaze. What's he running specifically? The Miku Extreme Gear, huh? The Miku Extreme Gear, huh? And if you pay close attention to the ring perk he's running. Hold on, what perk is that called? Hold on, give me 1 second. It's up here, I know it is. Dash Panel Combo Bounty. Okay, Dash Panel Combo Bounty, okay. Deadline, right? Yeah, Deadline. Running Dash Panel Combo Bounty. Should we just call it Dash Combo Bounty? Probably. Much different to what we've seen last week. Last week was not running the Dash Panel Bounty. They're running the normal Dash Panel Bounty. Level 2. I definitely think this is better for Galactic Parade because obviously, well, duh, gives you rings faster. It's like once you get like out of this set, like watch this, ready? Watch this. No, it's off sync. Oh wait, okay, take a look at the ring counter. Take a look at the ring counter. 30. Dude, his ring counter is going up super fast compared to like let's say getting 5 rings every. Ready? 76, 85, 90. Yeah, he's already at 100. But pretty much like it's definitely. Why would you not run that? Why would you not run that pick instead? Because like, if you get 5 per dash panel instead of like multiple, like a times multiple per dash panel, like obviously why would you not run the combo bounty instead? Yep, avoid the boxes. Yep. Oh, now how come now it's showing for some reason. Dude, that perk is super good. You know what would be really satisfying? Like, you know that Radical Highway shortcut, or not the Radical, like the top path on Radical Highway. I want to see like dash combo bounty on that specific pathway. Like that's gonna be super satisfying to look at. And then those final lap. Let's see. He's definitely going for the super. He's not going for the super pickup. What? That's interesting. Okay, level 3 here. Dude, this looks so awkward. This feels so awkward. Okay, yup. Extend the dash pad as much as possible. And level 3 here. Yep, go for the dot. Go for the. Okay, didn't get the dot this time, but does end up getting sub 230 with 229. Pretty good on Galactic Parade. All right, Dinosaur Jungle. Now let's see if they optimize this shortcut that I've been talking about last week. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Oh, we have Deadline again. Was he there last week? No, it wasn't. But yeah, he did it. He shaved off at 2. He shaved out 2 seconds from the world record from last week. Okay, back on the Miku vehicle. Are they running the same build? That's why I have to check here. I think they are. He is level 2 quick. Level 2. What? Level 2 air trick. Level 3 drift charge. Air trick bounty and ring boost, game boost. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, he's running the same build. Okay, goes for the 10. Okay, ooh, okay. Starts off the round going for the boost on the far left. We'll use it here though. You know, he's using the level 3 first. He goes under the dinosaur's foot. I guess the item box. Okay, save that one for the save that one for the next round. Makes sense. You have used air trick bounty and air trick level 2. Interesting. Doesn't take the cut on the right. I don't think we figured that out yet because it's doable. It's doable without a boost. It's doable without an item. But I don't think we've gotten that far yet. Okay, standard stuff here. Farmer level 3, yup. What will you do here? Farmer level 3? Yep, level 3. Trick off the rock. Okay, saves that boost for what? The final lap? Okay, take this cut here. He's gonna do it again. Okay, he's not gonna take the right path this time again. I can see he's setting up for the right path on the final lap. Jump for it, yep. Bro, hearing the AI noise, this is so weird. What? Sounds like ancient language that we don't know. Yep, go for this boost right here. Oh, he already used the boost. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so he still doesn't go for the cut on the right side. Interesting. But somehow he still shaves off like what, 2 seconds? Yeah, he somehow shaves off 2 seconds. So he's clearly doing something right. But hopefully in the future we do see a run where someone optimizes the right path without a boost. I can't wait to that's gonna be sick. That will be sick. Sweet Mountain, you're up. We're pretty close between first and second place. Give me 1 second. Okay, we shaved off 2 seconds from last time. This is by what? VX Kado. So, I hope I'm not saying that wrong. And they're running Blaze again with an extreme gear. Now, what was last person running? Oh, they're running the Miku gear specifically. Okay. And I think they're running the same build as last week's too, with Air Trick Bounty, Air Trick level 2, Ring Boost Gain, and Start Off Bounty. Yes, indeed they are. Okay, they extended their drift with the stunt drifts. It was a tight stunt drift. It was a really good start drift too. Okay, nice. Yeah, never go on the ramp. It's just disaster. Like, I didn't actually think they would slow you down. He uses the boost super early, which is understandable because like you want the maximum amount of distance and speed. Normal stuff here. Oof, tight turn. Notice how okay, it could be unsynced, but notice how they weren't drifting or they weren't charging a jump while they were turning that corner. Interesting. Maybe that's faster than charging a jump. Yep. Use the boost, yep. Oof. Almost. The boost ran out. Just barely. Seems like they got the timing down for when to release the boost in the off-road section. Yep. Swing around the curve right there. Super pickup just casually sitting right there. He still doesn't take the boost on the right side. Maybe it's not important. It's not important enough. Nonetheless, he did end up getting 158 on Sweet Mountain, shaving out 2 seconds from last week. Last week was 2 minutes, and now we brought it down to 158. That's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive. We're moving on to the final section with White Cave, the worst. Good crossroad. Okay, Deadline again with Blaze. Ooh, he got a whole second ahead of second place. So maybe he did something different that we don't know about. Last week was 211.6, and he has 209.6. He's running the Miku hoverboard again. Ooh, but this time it's a different build. Last week they were running counter drift with quick trick level 2 and quick air bounty. But now he's running ring gain boost now instead of counter drift. How useful will that prove to be? Because they did shave off 2 seconds, so like maybe that little bit of extra speed did indeed help. I want to know where did it help though? Okay. Wow. Do you see that? Just barely hitting barely hitting the flower. They barely just like touched it and got up on top of the platform. Some incredible spacing. Whoa! What was that? What was that? What the heck? Like, taking some sharp turns. Okay, yep. He's gonna do it again? Ooh, that was scary. Okay, does it slimmer. Okay, charges a level 2? Level 1? Not tricking. Okay. Is he not tricking or is it unsynced? Okay, I'm gonna assume he was tricking and it was off sync because there's no way he would flex that hard that he's not tricking and he can still get world record. That'd be a crazy flex. Okay. So far so good. He's gonna hit the flower. There's no he's not tricking, right? We all hate these things are terrible. Let's just say that. But again, 209 shaving off what? 2 seconds? 2 whole seconds from last week. Pretty good on White Cave. Cyberspace. From a shadow with 226. A lot of 226 on the leaderboard. A lot of 226. What was last week? Last week was 227.9. Now we're at 226.3. Okay. Now, okay, speed car. Okay, just like last week, they're running a speed car. Oh, a speed tuner. I think speed tuner is definitely apparent in this level because, I mean, the majority level is a straight line. So like, and not only is it a straight line, there's not much to like drift on. I was about to say, I was like, what? There's not like much to, maybe there's not much to counter drift on. So like, maybe driving straight is the method, and that's what they're doing. Okay, they're running double ring game boost, speed tuner number 2, mini dash panel bounty, and air trick bounty. Okay, this is smart that they're getting mini dash panel bounty level 1, and stacking with the ring game boost too. So basically, this is a the average like farm rings for the. Doesn't take that shortcut, but takes this one instead. Huh. Strange. Just drive straight. They're just driving straight. Like they're not even like trying to like extend their boost with a drift charge. They're just going straight. Pretty interesting. Oh, you see why? You see why I dislike this CrossWorld? I don't think I ever said it yet, but I'm not a fan of this CrossWorld. The music though, like this Lat 3 music is heat though. This Lat 3 music is really good. Like the track design in general, could be better. Yep, hit the blue dot. Okay, good idea going for using your boost instead of going for the blue dot, because obviously you want to delay that time between not boosting and getting the obviously the super pickup. Okay. You know, we're getting the he's getting the maximum speed here. He's getting not only speed tuner, he's getting the speed tuners. Both ring bounties, or like both ring game boost. Speed character and speed car, and the super pickup boost, the king boost. So that is damn near max speed, maximum, like besides like obviously speed tune, the other speed tuner. So the maximum speed he can go, like that was kind of crazy to see. All right, saving the best for last as always. It is Digital Circuit. And I can't wait to see this. Let me see. How is it optimized? Okay, we saved off 1 second from last week by... Oh, okay, it's Salt Gitterus again. Salt Gitterus again, just like last week. He's playing Miku. Did he change his build at all from last week? Let's see. Okay, he does. Okay, so not only did he change... He changed his extreme gear, and he changed the perk he's running. So instead of, so okay, listen, right? He changed the to perfect charge bounty before he was running dash panel bounty. So now he's gonna get rings more often. See how he's gonna get rings at the start instead of rings on dash panels. Like what? Dash panel bounty is like what, 5 per dash panel? Well, this is like what, 9 per level 3. So like, it's definitely way better. It's definitely way better. Definitely way better. Yo, Digital Circuit is so the best crossbow in the game. Okay, he's running level 1 level 1 ring game boost, so for like the little bit extra speed. Okay, that's another thing to note. Last week he was running a different hoverboard. This week he's running, what is it? I think it's Storm's hoverboard. I think. Like last week it was Jet's hoverboard. Now he's running Storm's hoverboard. Do I know why? I don't know. Yep, keep changing boost in the air. Again, those two perks are crazy synergy together. Yep, keep snaking. Bro, Digital Circuit is so good. Can't emphasize it enough. Okay, yup. Bro, so many boosts, like my eyes are like trying to keep up how many boosts there are and how delayed it is. I mean, how unsynced it is. Yep. Okay, level 3. Okay, he uses the boost here. Dude, if I had a penny, if I had $1 for how many stacks of boost he's getting. Oh man, like counter drift, got him level 2s, and just like that, maybe in the future we will see sub 220 and maybe a 219, 218. But nonetheless, that was Digital Circuit. That concludes all 39 world records of week 1 of Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Pretty good so far. We're slowly optimizing builds. We're slowly optimizing pathing and pacing, and it really does show. Like, so far we haven't seen like a big ultra shortcut yet, besides like obviously Coral Town, and that's one more I can't remember, but nonetheless, pretty good so far. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about these world records. And see, me, I still have to grind these, but my challenge is to do these all. I'm gonna do these all, but without gadgets. And like, so my goal is to like, let's say Middle Harbor, right? I'm gonna do it all with base level Sonic and with no gadgets. That's my plan. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about the world records. Stay tuned for the 1 month version. We will be doing that when the time comes to see if anything else has been discovered, any ultra shortcuts have been found, and other stuff like that. Any of the builds have been optimized. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.